We just witnessed history. Kendrick got done performing the pop-out show, Ken and Friends, at the Kia Forum, and there was a bunch of stuff that happened also concerning the Drake beef, and we were looking forward to this event the entire week. So today we're gonna go over everything that happened last night. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. So we had some high expectations going into this show. I even made a video talking about the possibility that a new album could be announced. We'll talk about the new album a little bit later on in the video, but let's go through what actually happened at the Kia Forum last night. So this right here is the set list of the songs that Kendrick himself performed, and if you just kind of look over it, he came out to Euphoria, then he had DNA, Element, Alright, Swimming Pools, Money Trees, Win, King's Dead, then 616 in LA, which was obviously a Drake diss, then Collard Greens, That Part, King Kunta, Mad City, Humble, Like That, then Still Drake, California Love, and he closed by playing Not Like Us 5 times with one instrumental, and the first of those Not Like Us was with an intro from Dr. Dre. So this was a truly great track list, and as I just said, him coming out to Euphoria truly was very special, and just the fact that he started this thing with the Drake diss and he didn't cut out any disses, that was pretty dope. So I think that was live, that was one of the highlights. Now obviously this was called Ken and Friends, and there were a bunch of friends that actually, came to support him, which I really liked. For example, we had Roddy Ricch there, also obviously from the area, performing The Box. We also had Steve Lacy that popped up performing Bad Habit. We also had The Weeknd that came to support him. Other celebrities like LeBron were also there, but we also had Tyler, the Creator, performing Earthquake, which was something that the fans really wanted. A lot of people were saying, if Tyler comes out, that's gonna be amazing, and he did. So that was really cool that Tyler, the Creator, actually popped out and supported Kenny at the show. Also, something that was really interesting was that his fiance, or not anymore, Whitney, and his kids also came to support him at the show, which obviously involves some of the drama with Drake, where Drake said that they aren't together anymore and that one of the kids is Dave Freeze. So maybe her showing up is yet another punch in Drake's face that all of those allegations weren't actually true, but obviously this isn't supported by anything. She could have just showed up just to show support. Now, another thing that a lot of people commented was Kendrick's outfit, which looks pretty similar to the outfit that Tupac wore at the Source Awards in 1994, and this obviously ties back to a lot of the Drake beef as well. We'll talk about Pac in a second a little bit more, but keep this in mind. I don't know if this was intentional, but it does resemble it a lot. But let me know how intentional you think this was. We also really beautifully had this Rest in Peace Nipsey, the Marathon Continues sign all up on the big screen of the arena and some smaller screens at the sides. This was a big moment. I feel like, to be there and to have many people there that were connected to Nip, this is just a really emotional moment, and Kendrick also addresses this and says that this shit making me emotional. We've been fucked up since Nipsey died, fucked up since Kobe died. This is unity at its finest. We done lost a lot of homies to this music shit, to this street shit. For all of us to be together on stage, that shit is special. Everybody on the stage got fallen soldiers. And I think, to be somebody that was connected to a lot of people that have, lost their lives, this was pretty emotional. And I mean, addressing this unity, the entire West Coast was basically present on stage with Kendrick. We've gotten some very legendary pictures of all of them on stage. It just feels like an amazing victory lap for Kendrick to have all of these people come together on stage and celebrate music, celebrate the West Coast, but also in some way celebrate him and his win over Drake. Now let's get into the Drake lines a little bit, because he obviously addressed Drake at some point in the show. There wasn't a big call out, but for example, he says, "Oh, so y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast. Y'all ain't gonna let nobody imitate our legends." which maybe he was referring to Drake buying that Pac ring, whatever, or he was, obviously this could be referring to the AI version of the Tupac verse that Drake used for tailor-made freestyle, which Kendrick really didn't take that lightly. Another situation was, give me Tupac ring back and I might give you a little respect. So Kendrick is really addressing Drake directly on this one because Drake bought that Tupac ring, and him dressing like Pac, him saying give me the ring back, him saying don't let nobody imitate our legends for the tailor-made freestyle AI verse is pretty direct addressing Drake. And I mean, considering, imagine just you're Drake and you have this Tupac ring and you did that Tupac AI verse, you feel really weird after this. I mean, the entire West Coast where Pac was from, where Pac is celebrated, is turning against you indirectly. That must feel really weird to still have that ring in possession. He should probably just sell that. Now, obviously, when it comes to the takeaways from this show, there was no words on a new album. There was no words on PG Lang either, which a lot of people were expecting, that maybe we could get a little bit of a glimpse into what was to come further from Kendrick. I could see a new album getting announced pretty soon after we've gotten this legendary performance, and really just Kendrick made history with this one. We gotta be real, to bring out the entire West Coast, to have so many people reunite on stage from all different eras as well. I mean, there was a big Nipsey sign there. We had, the Pac references. We had Dr. Dre there. We had, Black Hippie reunite. We've had Roddy Ricch up to that new generation. So this was pretty big for the West Coast. And I could see something like that happening soon. One thing, though, that I did want to mention that I forgot about when I talked about the friends that popped up. No Baby Keem. We did not have Baby Keem at this show. I mean, he probably was present, but he was not performing on stage, which was weird because that was the first person that you would think of when it says Ken and Friends, and that I also named in my video when it came to my predictions for the features. But yeah, after this performance, Kendrick won the beef. No question. Kendrick is the victor in this beef, and I think this celebration, this performance just cements that so many people are standing behind him and are celebrating him, and they're all singing, A minor with that Not Like Us verse. It's crazy. I mean, Kendrick clearly won this. This was his victory lap, and I hope that we're getting some announcements for some new music pretty soon. I'll, of course, keep you updated as soon as we learn anything more about a new Kendrick album, or as soon as we learn anything more about Drake's response to this. So make sure you stay subscribed. But until the next time, I want to know what y'all think about Kendrick's performance, the pop-out, Ken and Friends at the Kia Forum. Was this history in the making? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.